Okay, let's get started, okay? So here we have, this one. I'm trying to distribute this part. All over, term is inside the parentheses. So it makes sense that we have outside it, negative 2x. I'm trying to distribute negative 2x all over every single part inside the parentheses. So let me try to do it. So, but you have to remember, whenever we have coefficient outside and coefficient inside, so we need to multiply negative 2 multiplied by 4, which makes sense, it's going to be negative 8, right?
Yes.
Here we have x and x power 2. Let's try to combine this point together. This stands for x power. X power 3, right? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it again. So here we have negative 2x. I'm trying to distribute this part all over every single term inside the parentheses. So let me try to do it again. So negative 2x multiply 4x power 2. What do you think?
Negative 8
Yeah,
x to the power of 3.
Yeah, exactly. What about the second part? By the way, you have to remember whenever we have, negative multiplied by positive, so it's supposed to be negative. 2 multiplied by 3. I'm done from the first term. Right now, I'm heading to the second term. So it's going to be negative 2x multiplied 3x. So what do you think?
So negative 2x
2 times 3.
times 3x is going to be negative 6x to the power.
Yeah, exactly. So what about the last one? Whenever we have, double negative, I'm trying to multiply both of them together. So you need to change it from negative to be positive, right?
Yeah.
So negative 2x multiplied by negative 5 is supposed to be 10x, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one, it seems pretty clear, seems pretty easy. So let me try to move to the second part, the second example. We have another example. And, you don't have to get scared, get confused. You could, do it separately. Let me try to, to hide this part. I don't need it right now. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. Like I've told about it from just a little bit of time. Whenever we have monomial times binomial, so it's supposed to be binomial. I'll get binomial, two terms. So this one, it seems like we have 3n, which is going to be outside it, right? Let me try to apply the same rule that I have told you about it. So we have 3n multiply 6n power 3. So what do you think?
18n to the power of 4.
Yeah, okay. Could you explain to me what did you do?
Okay, so first of all, I multiply both coefficients, which is 3 and 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. And then we add the exponents of n. So n, since there's no exponent, but there's an invisible
Exponent is 1. Yeah.
one.
No.
So 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. So the final is...
Exactly, perfect. So I'm done from the first term. Right now, I'm heading to the second term to do the same thing, but to the second term. Actually, let me try to keep the negative, right? All right, are you there?
Hi.
Yeah, okay. I think you still have an issue with your connection.
I think something's...
Here right now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So let me continue. So we have 3n multiplied by negative 4n. Don't have to get confused. I'm trying to, to keep the negative. I didn't change it. So we have 3 multiplied by 4, which is going to be 12, right? N times n, it's supposed to be n power 2. It's super easy for me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let me try to, I'm done from this part. I don't need it anymore. I'm done from this part. So right now, you have to, to pay attention that we have negative, right? I know that almost of a sudden got annoyed from using negative outside, but I don't have to. So let me try to apply the same thing. You have negative 2 multiplied by 9 n power 4. So that's why it seems like negative. I try to keep that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 multiplied by 9.
And negative 18.
Yeah, exactly. Let me try to bring down n power 4. By the way, this one supposed to be positive. Do you know why positive?
Because negative times negative is positive.
Yeah, 2 times 11.
22.
Yeah. Right now, I'm going to ask you a question. So, am I done or not?
No.
Yeah, why?
You have to combine like terms.
Yeah, exactly. You have to make it simple much more than this one. Because actually, I think you have noted that we got like terms together. So let me try to highlight it. You have 18 n power 4. And here we have negative 18 n power 4, right? Sometimes he asks me to show you why, to show the steps. So in this case, we need to switch their places because right now I'm going to use commutative property. Commutative property is just I'm trying to switch their places to combine, to be able to combine them together. Here we have 18 n power 4 minus 18 n power 4 negative 12 n power 2 plus 22. Try to take a look. Here we have the first 2 terms like each other, right? And by the way,
Yes.
right? So I'm trying to switch the places, right? So we have something else. It's called associative. So associative to write. To open up parentheses, and it gives priority to start with something firstly. So here we have this one. It seems like I'm trying to give the priority to start with the first 2 terms first, because as you can see right now, it seems like additive inverse, right?
Yeah.
So we no longer have n power 4, but right now we have negative 12 n power 2 plus 22. Let me try to take a look. The first one, we don't have any other n power 2, so I kept it. And by the way, we have 22, and 22, we call it as absolute term. So we don't have any other absolute term to be able to add it to 22. So I kept it, so I can even make it simple much more than this one, right?
Yes.
So right now he asked you to combine like terms together. This one's been canceled. It's going to be 0. And as you know, that 0 doesn't affect. So I don't need to write 0. So I'm going to try to bring down negative 12 n power 2 plus 22. So let me try to go a little bit further to something else. Here we have, he wants from me to, to solve the equation with a polynomial expression. So if we have something like this, we have negative 16p, which lies, on the left-hand side, and we get the right-hand side, something else. So this part, it seems like like I'm trying to I mean to keep negative 16p, and here we have, I need to handle the right hand side. Okay, so I need to distribute this part. So how could I do this one?
So multiply -2 by p, so it's going to be -2p, and -2 times 3 is going to be -6.
Yeah, I'm done from the first. Let me try to do the same thing to the second part. So here we have 3 outside it. 3 times 6.
So 3 times 6 is 18p,
Yeah, exactly.
and 3 times -30 is -90.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the benefit beyond learning to combine terms together. Here we have a lot of p, but I really care right now about the p which line, I mean on the right hand side. So let me try to highlight it. So we have -2b, and then at the same time we have positive 18b. So this one, it seems like we are trying to subtract them. Why? Because we have different sign. We have the first one is -2, and the next one is +2. I told you before, whenever we have different signs, we're supposed to subtract both of them, right? We have to write the sign like 15p, right? Because I try to subtract 15 minus 2 to be 16, right?
Yeah.
Right now, we try to use the color. This one, it seems like -6. In the same time, we have -9. So, actually, we have similar sign. I mean, we have the same sign, negative and negative, so it's supposed to add them together. So this one, it seems like -96, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, what should I do? In this case, we need to, to move the variable to the other side and to keep the absolute to another side. I mean, to try to write them separately, not on the same side, to be able to get the value of the variable. Because the benefit of using the equation, try to get the variable. I want to get the value of b, right? So it seems for me a little confusing, but you don't have to do it, because right now we have 16p, which lies on the right hand side, and we have -16p, which lies on the left hand side, right? Let me try to combine them together, but you have to remember, whenever you want to move something from side to another, you have to use the opposite of the sign. So if you want to move this part to the other side, so it's going to be positive, right?
Yes.
Do you know why?
Because you moved it to the other side.
Yeah, exactly. So this one's going to be 16p plus 16p, right? What about -96? What should I do?
You move it to the other side, so it's going to be -96 equals to 16p plus 16p.
No, just wait. Hold on. This one's supposed to be positive 96 because I moved it from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. So it's supposed to be positive 96, right?
Yes.
It's -96, which lies in the right-hand side. But I moved it to the other side, so it's supposed to be positive 96. So actually, I haven't done it yet because we still I need to add 16p plus 16b, which makes sense. This one seems like 32p, which equal to 90, right? Right now, I want to get the value. I want to isolate, p by itself. So I already isolated that on the right hand side, but I need to get rid of the coefficient. So here we have, if we try to take a look, you will find that we have 32p equal to 96. So this one, I know that if we have number, if we try to multiply by 32, get 96. I want reverse operation instead of using multiplying 32 by number equal to 96. So let me try to divide both sides by 32 to be able to get p. Did you get it? Do you want me to do it again?
I didn't understand like the last part where you moved 96 to the other side and 16 to the other side.
So here we have the equation. I try to keep on the left hand side, right? And right now, I'm trying to distribute -2 all over every single part inside the parentheses. So we have -2 multiplied by p, so it's going to be -2b, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing to the second term. So it's supposed to be -2 multiplied by 3. It's going to be -6. I'm done from the first. Let me try to move to the second part. So here we have 3 multiplied by 6p. Three times 6p. What do you think?
3 times 6, 18p.
Yeah, exactly. 18p. And here we have 3 times -30 is supposed to be -90, right?
Yes.
So right now, let me try to, to combine. We have 2p and positive 18b, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, that we have -6 and a -90, right? I'm trying to, to make it simple much more than this one, because this one seems like annoying. So we have 18 minus 2, 18p minus 2. Yeah, exactly.
16.
What do you say?
16.
Yeah, 16p. And on the left-hand side, we get the same thing. We got -16p. I haven't changed anything. So right now, we have, -6 and -90. I'm talking about the absolute terms. We have -6 and we have -90. So it makes sense. I need to add them together, right? Because they have the same sign. So it's supposed to be -96, right?
Yeah.
So right now, you have to rethink about it. You have to give yourselves trying to think about it. We have, I'm trying to isolate p by itself. So right now, when I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to, to move 16p or -16p to the other side, and -96 to be on the left hand side. So this one, it seems like I'm trying to move this part to the right hand side. So it's going to be 16b. I kept it plus 16b, right? I changed the sign because it was negative on the left-hand side, but I've moved it to the other side, so it's supposed to be positive. So 16p plus 16b, right?
Yes.
What about negative 96? What should I do in this case? Negative 96, I have to move it to the other side. So it's going to be 96, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me try to add 16 plus 16p plus 16p. And actually, as you can see right now, we have like terms. I mean, p and p, you have the ability to add them together. So this one seems like 32p, which equal to 96. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. But I haven't solved it yet because we still have coefficient of p. I need to get rid of it. So I need to divide every single side by 32, to keep it in balance, right? So it's being canceled, 32 with 32. So b equal to 3. Did you get it?
Yes.
So is that clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, so let me try. I'm gonna erase it. Do you want me to do it again?
No, it's okay. I got it.
Yeah, okay. So right now, let me try to move to the second question. Let me try to erase it because I don't have enough space right now to do it. So here we have, negative 2q. So the first thing that you have to do is just to try to distribute negative 2q multiplied by 4q. So this one is going to be negative 8q power 2. And here we have negative 2q multiplying negative 9, so it's supposed to be positive 18, right? Q. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. So I've done. We try to move to the right-hand side. So here we have q multiplied by negative 8q. So this one's supposed to be negative 8q to the power of 2. Plus q times 15 is supposed to be 15q. What about the next one? Could you tell me?
So you multiply negative 3 by negative 4q, which is going to be positive 12q.
Yeah, exactly.
And negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, I'm gonna keep the left-hand side. So it's going to be negative 8q power 2 plus 18q. And here we have, negative 8 power 2. I'm gonna keep that. And here we have 15q and 12q. I need to add them together because they are similar. I mean, like terms, right?
Yes.
So 15 plus 12.
$27.
Yeah, okay, so let me try to highlight them. So this one's going to be 27q plus 18. Whenever we have the same thing, on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side at the same time, it must be canceled. You have to cancel both of them together. Do you know why? Because it's going to be 0. We have negative 8q power 2 on the left-hand side, and at the same time, we have negative 8q power 2 on the right-hand side. Let me try to cancel both because it's going to be 0. It's been canceled. So we don't have q power 2 anymore. So here we have 18q, and here we have 27q, right? You know, let me try to move the smaller to the greater. So where is the smaller? 18q, right? I'm gonna move it to the other side. So here we have 27q minus 18q. You know why minus? Because I've moved that. So it's supposed to be negative. So it's going to be 27q minus 18q. And what about positive 18?
It's gonna go to the other side, so it's going to be negative 18.
27 minus 18 is going to be 9q. Equal to negative 18. So I haven't done it yet. So to get the final answer. So I need to get q by itself. So we have coefficient, which is going to be 9. So let me try to divide every single side by 9. You get it?
Yes.
So is that clear for you?
Yeah.
Okay. We have this part. Let me try to do that. Multiply by 4.
Sorry, mister, but I can't hear you well.
Yeah. I know. I'm working on this equation. So we have 2b, which line on the left-hand side. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you very well. Like your mic is it has something on it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
So here we have, I mean, negative 10 is going to be negative 30. So what should I do right now? Let me try to move 2p to this point. So it's going to be 12 minus 2p, right? What about negative 30? I'm going to move it to the other side, so it's supposed to be positive 30. So if we try to divide, I mean, if we try to subtract 12b minus 2b, like 10p, equal to 30. Let me try to divide every single part by 10 because I want to get p by itself. I don't need to, I don't need the coefficient. So I want to get rid of that. So let me try to divide every single part by 10. So p equal to 3.